our hands together and welcome Mr. Singh.
Thank you very much. Great, can I have the screen on, please? So, congratulations, without a shadow of doubt, congratulations. I hope जो आपकी next conferences हैं वो stadium में हो. ये मेरी इच्छा है, इतनी large scale पर हो, massive scale पर हो. There is nothing more fulfilling than being a part of a winning team. Yes or no? Yes. And I've spent 8 years working with different companies around the world before I moved into this job of motivational speaking. And I realized this till date, Grand Hyatt Dubai एक ऐसी property है जिसके मैं pre-opening team में था from the hotel industry. And whenever I go to Dubai and I look at Grand Hyatt Dubai and I feel a sense of association to it. कोई शख्स वहाँ नहीं है original team का, कुछ भी नहीं, सब कुछ बदल गया, 10-12 साल हो चुके हैं. But every time I drive past Grand Hyatt Dubai, a piece of me is still with the Grand Hyatt of Dubai because I was a part of that team. Ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing more fulfilling than being part of a winning team. And I believe you are part of a winning team. Rule number 1, never argue with idiots. Let me hear it back. Never? Idiots. You know why? You should ask why. Because an idiot has more experience of being an idiot than you. I mean, you are celebrating your silver jubilee here. The idiot is probably celebrating his golden jubilee. So mess not with an idiot. That's the golden rule. इसको रहने दो यार, but फिर भी, you know, we should, the energy, and I'm not here just trying to say this to make you feel better, but I've experienced this, spoken with major multinational organizations in this country, in the Middle East, Southeast Asia. But the kind of energy I have experienced in this room, I think, hats off to you guys, makes my job a lot easier. And I see you guys going places in the future. Because कई conferences में जैसे मैं पहले आ जाता हूँ, and I will sit at the back seat, तो मैं देखता हूँ लोग Candy Crush खेल रहे होते हैं. Thank God, यार स्पीकर को नहीं पता लगना चाहिए कि मेरी टॉक में लोग कैंडी क्रश खेल रहे थे, क्योंकि इससे बड़ा डिमोटिवेटिंग फैक्टर कोई और नहीं हो सकता. बट मेरा मानना है दोस्तों, एक शायर ने खूब ही लिखा है, तालीम नहीं दी जाती परिंदों को उड़ानों की, तालीम नहीं दी जाती परिंदों को उड़ानों की, वो तो खुद ही समझ लेते हैं ऊंचाई आसमानों की. राइट? आई थिंक thousands of years ago, Aristotle made it very clear when he said, you cannot teach a man or a woman anything new. You? When I make this statement, I want to hear it from you. You cannot teach a man or a woman anything new. You can only help them discover. The word is? Discover. You know the origin of the word discover? Discover. Remove the cover. Discover. Remove the cover. You can only help a man or a woman discover what is already within them. As a coach, it is my firm belief that within you, you have greatness. Within you, you have the ability to do great things, to think great things, and that is precisely why you are here today. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in this room here today. Yes or no? Yes. Yes? So it is within you already, and the job of people like me, so मैं ये claim नहीं करता हूँ marketing अपनी services market करने के लिए महज एक title है motivational speaker. I do not make this claim that I can motivate someone, because here's the challenge. The moment I make that claim, जैसे मैं कहता हूँ मैं motivational speaker हूँ, मैं आपको motivate कर सकता हूँ, अक्सर कोई ना कोई शख्स आपको मिल जाएंगे जो पूछेंगे, हाँ जी सर, motivational speaker, सानू motivate करके दिखाओ. हम तो वो है, हमारी जीप के पीछे लिखा हुआ है पक्के डीट, right? So the thing is, motivation is not something you do to someone. Motivation is something you do with someone. It is helping you discover. It is a sad state of affairs that, you know, technology has brought us so far. हम अपनी गाड़ियों के टायर alignment करा, wheel alignment, you all do that, yes or no? Yes. We don't care about our own damn alignment, do we? कि मैं खुद में alignment में हूं कि नहीं, मेरे goals, मेरे purpose, you know, my power, my energy, are these all things in sync or not? Because what I believe most people are living in life with their handbrakes on. You have within you the energy to do a lot better than what you're doing, you know. When I first studied NLP, the neuro-linguistic programming, the science of NLP, the first thing they teach you is this: there are no unresourceful people. कोई शख्स unresourceful नहीं होता. There are no unresourceful people, there are only unresourceful state of minds. There are only unresourceful state of minds, which means the moment you're able to change your state of mind, the same energy, the same power is available to you that is available to any other person that you admire or that you look up to. It is within you. So I'm very happy your company has selected the right time today for the Silver Jubilee, because sometimes my clients have this in the evening. तो उनकी spirits की definition थोड़ी change हो जाती है. You know? It becomes very difficult. I mean, you put yourself in this situation, yaar. I mean, motivational speaker speaks at 6 o'clock, and 7 o'clock the bar is open. Who the hell is interested? I was in Dubai not too long ago, और वहाँ पे they said, so Mr. Singh will come on stage now. After that, we have a Lebanese dancer presenting a belly dance. I mean, you know, it doesn't even make sense with me competing with a belly dancer trying to grab your attention, right? You are the specialist in the internet, I'm the specialist in the internet. The internet and the internet. Sometimes we get caught up in the internet, don't we? I mean, you know, it's our own voice which contradicts us, you know, our own self-doubts. You know, when we recently did a study of number one factor kya hai, why people are not able to perform at their peak levels. Number one factor is people think they're worthless. Majority. Underperformers believe, मेरे होने से क्या फर्क पड़ता है यार, इतनी बड़ी कंपनी है, मैं नहीं भी हूँ, चलेगी यार, मेरे केले के सिर पे थोड़ा चल रही है. And the problem is, they infect other people with this thinking. If somebody else is performing a lot, उसको जाके बोलेंगे यार, तेनू की पड़ी है यार, नहीं, तुझे ये लेकर पड़ी है, कंपनी तेरे सिर पे चल रही है क्या, calm down यार, तेरी वजह से मुझे भी सुनना पड़ता है रोज बॉस से, उसकी तरफ देखो, उसकी परफॉर्मेंस देखो. Now the problem with actively disengaged people is, ना तो ये अपनी जिंदगी से खुश हैं, और ना ही आपको खुश होने देंगे. These guys are like, यार, ये, how is this possible? You know, you have, अच्छा, इन लोगों का क्लब होता है, actively disengaged लोगों का, and their club has competitions, you know. The club is called GCA, by the way, Global Complainers Association. इसका चैप्टर, लोकल चैप्टर हर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में पाया जाएगा. इनकी भी सिल्वर जुबली कॉन्फ्रेंसेस, मीटिंग, सब कुछ होता है इनका भी. अक्सर वाटर कूलर के आसपास, लंच ब्रेक के बाद, मीटिंग खत्म होती है, मीटिंग के बाद, you know, they're like, तू मीटिंग में वो कह रहा था, yes sir, that's a good target sir, हाँ, तेरे को लगता ही होने वाला है, नहीं, मेरे को भी नहीं कह रहा था. Some people are thinking now, and that's what I love, you know. I want to get you thinking. So what happens is, actively disengaged people, they're not happy in their own lives, और ये कोशिश इनकी है कि आप कैसे खुश हैं. They're allergic to your happiness, you know. Stay away from them. इनकी अपने क्लब की मेंबरशिप के लिए आपके पास आएंगे. They will come to you. Do not join their club, because complaining, as Vicky ji was sharing about anger, and I'll say complaining is again top of the list, is a sheer wastage of your God-given energy to change the world, to change yourself. वही energy आप complaining में लगा रहे हैं, उसी को action में लगाइए. इसको, how can I change myself? How can I change my environment? You know, rather than joining the club of these whiners and complainers, who the only thing that they will do is complain over and over again. So be careful, right? Individuals and organizations can survive and thrive only if they remain relevant to the marketplace. What's the key word here? Relevant to the marketplace, right? An organization or an individual who is no longer relevant to the needs of the marketplace cannot survive very long, right? So you need to figure out what are the changes that are happening. Change ka first reaction, as I heard in your speech, was resistance. But why resist? We got to figure out, am I continue to doing the same thing which I was doing 10 years ago, but market kuch aur mang rahi hai? There's some changes which are happening, right? So the world is changing very fast. You made a lot of things obsolete. The .com industry. Encyclopedia Britannica was the, institution, the epitome of knowledge. इन्होंने अपने ये पब्लिश करने बंद कर दिए हैं, and their business was destroyed by a free online portal resource called Wikipedia. These are the times we're living in, right? And I'll share with you my personal journey also. I live, and my office is based in Jalandhar. How many of you know Jalandhar? Raise your hands, please. Right? And every time, around the world I speak, this is the expression I get. Oh my God. Yeah. Our sir was born in Jalandhar. Yes, I just shared with him. Yes. So there is something great about the city, I must say. I'm talking about sir. So I get the raised eyebrow look. People have difficulty believing. I mean, you know, the kind, you're a motivational speaker, corporate trainer. Jalandhar ab kaise operate? Kyun? They cannot understand this because in their limited frame of reference, in their limited frame of reference, ये बात fit नहीं हो पा रही कि how can a person operate doing that? Because, you know, and that's what I'm saying to you here. How far you can go, your imagination is the only limit. How far this company can grow, the collective imagination of this team is the only limit. And my journey from Simerjeet Singh to simerjeetsingh.com, and that is where the website came in, transformed everything. The brick or mortar office nahi banaya maine, you know, in the traditional sense, and I went straight to the internet. And you will not believe, in the hindsight, it was a blessing. Sirf India ko cater na karne ke baavjood, we opened up the entire world. Today I go and travel across the world and work with different corporations everywhere. What I'm saying to you is this, two things. Number one, your imagination, kalpana shakti. तो फर्क सिर्फ सोच का है, सकारात्मक या ना सकारात्मक. वरना सीढ़ियां तो वही होती हैं, किसी के लिए नीचे जाती हैं और किसी के लिए ऊपर जाती हैं. It is a difference. Number two input I want to share with you from my personal story is this. Never ever complain about the lack of resources. Lack of resources. Most people, this is what they're doing. If I have this, I would be able to do this. Agar ye hota, main ye karta. You know, and I challenge you, Abraham Maslow, the famous psychologist, he said this. Listen carefully. Excuse me. He said, when all you have is a hammer, when all you have is a hammer, the whole world starts to look like a nail. When all you have is a hammer, the whole world starts to look like a nail, which means this. Instead of wasting your energy asking for, I wish ye hota, I wish, focus on what do you already have in terms of resources, support systems, skills, abilities. Are you capitalizing on them or not? Once you begin to channelize your energy, your wheel alignment sahi ho jayegi na, I can tell you, you will become a force irresistible. That's how far you can go. Albert Einstein, he once said, imagination is more powerful than knowledge. Knowledge can only tell you what has already happened, what has already been discovered, what is understood by the limited thinking of existing people. Imagination can tell you what you can do in the future. And I think that's where your energy lies. Take a deep breath in, please. Close your eyes for a few seconds and think about yourself 10 years from now. Where do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? Every aspect of your life. Finances, health, relationships, work, career. Think about it. This is the driving force. Animals don't have this ability. Human beings, सिर्फ हम ही एक species है जो अपने आप को future में imagine कर सकते हैं कि आने वाले समय में मैं कैसा रहूंगा. That is the real force, the power of imagination. I want to talk about an entrepreneurial attitude as well today, because I believe companies succeed not only when a few selected people have entrepreneurial attitude, but when every person. So my request, hello, to you today is this. Stop thinking of yourself as employees and start thinking of yourself as enterprises. Invest in yourself. Become better than who you were yesterday, you know, and that's the marketplace will reward you. Think like an entrepreneur, and that can change everything. And I believe you're in the right industry, which is yet to going to see phenomenal growth. I picked it up from your website, which says the mission to assemble the trade communities of all the nations of the world. Possible, yes or no? Yes. Unless you don't believe it, nobody else is going to believe it. How do you feel about your logo, the name of your organization? You feel an emotional connect when you look at it? Number one driver of employee performance, human performance is your emotional connects to what you're doing. Agree? Disagree? Yes. But the difference between a moderate teacher, excellent teacher, क्या होता है? Correct. Average teacher और excellent teachers रहे आज, आप सबके अच्छे teachers रहे होंगे स्कूल या कॉलेज में, आगे ना? अच्छे टीचर और एक्सेलेंट टीचर में और बेहतरीन टीचर में और एवरेज टीचर में व्हाट आर द मेन डिफरेंसेस? सैलरी सेम मिल रही है सबको, यस और नो? Is it emotional connect? It's how passionate they feel about their work. That is the entire difference. It's the satisfaction they feel afterwards of a job well done, because they don't need this from the boss. They're able to do it to themselves. Push yourselves to higher levels of understanding. ज्यादातर लोग अपनी jobs में एक चीज के बलबूते पर आगे निकल रहे हैं जिसे मैं shopper knowledge कहता हूं. What do I call it? Shopper knowledge. Driver, shopper knowledge. Let's share a small story with you. Would you like to listen to a story? Yeah. Some of you like really angry and you're like, I don't know. Story or slides? I continue with the slides, I think. You sure? Okay. So not too long ago, once upon a time, don't we all love those words? Once upon a time. So people ask me, what do you do? I say, I'm a dignified storyteller. That's what I do for a living. Anyway, so this once upon a time, not too long ago, Germany के University of Berlin, there's a professor जिन्होंने Nobel Prize जीता किसी नई discovery के लिए. तो यकीनन है कि उनको काफी जगह से, काफी यूनिवर्सिटी से, काफी जगह से इनविटेशंस आए कि सर आके 1 घंटे का जो टॉक देके हमें बताइए what was there in your discovery. तो उस शख्स जहां जाते थे उनका जो शॉफर था साथ में जाता था. And he would help him with the laptop and everything, and I don't have that luxury right now, but he would help him, and he would also sit in the audience and listen to, sir क्या कहते हैं. तो दोनों थोड़ा बोर से हो गए थे, 30-32 ऐसी presentations हो चुकी थी, same ही चीज. So driver was feeling little out of the comfort zone today, chauffeur. So sir, if you don't mind, आज आपकी presentation मैं ले लूं? Yeah, the guy said, yeah, why not, yeah, I can sit in the audience. I'm also pretty bored with it. I can sit in the audience. You go and deliver it. कुछ होगा तो मैं handle कर लूँगा. So the chauffeur went on stage and he made the entire presentation. 30-32 बार सुन चुका था. He mastered it by now. वो पूरी presentation देता है. तो everything goes fine. Clap, clap, clap. Time for question answers is there. और जो पहला सवाल आया, it was a rather very difficult question, right? And so there are two things here: quick thinking. And then second is chauffeur knowledge. He says, oh, that question? I was expecting a better question than this from the intelligent audience of University of Berlin. In fact, this question is so simple, even my chauffeur sitting in the audience can answer it. This, ladies and gentlemen, is called chauffeur knowledge. Which means मैं अपने काम की, अपनी services की, अपने products की, I'll pass हो जाऊंगा यार based on chauffeur knowledge. And I'll tell you this today, chauffeur knowledge does not get you very far. You want to go far in life? Yes. You want to grow with this organization? Yes. With this industry? Chauffeur knowledge will not take you there. Become the experts of your domains. You want to make more money? Here is my definition of money. Money is the reward. Is the reward you get for solving the problems of other people. Can we repeat that, please? Money is the reward we get for solving the problems of other people. The bigger the problems we solve, the more money we can make, right? You want to grow, learn to solve bigger problems. Develop yourself, invest yourself, but do not stay in the comfort zone. That's what my main message to you is this. Resist the pull. इसकी magnetic pull है. जैसे कुर्सी की भी magnetic pull हो जाती है ना, किस्सा कुर्सी का. We'll not go into politics, but then is the magnetic pull. Resist it. Challenge yourself. Push yourself. Take risks. Go outside the comfort zone. Because even if you're on the road to success, if you're just sitting there on the road to success, somebody will come and hit you from behind. That's not a very nice position to be in. You're on the road to success, I'm quite sure about it, but keep moving forward. Do not rest because you will be taken by surprise. We're living in very changing times. Here's the problem. People often get charged up and they feel they can do anything. Hota hai aise? You watch a nice movie, hello, you read a nice book, and you feel I can do anything. And that slowly dies down after a period of time, yes? The law of diminishing returns. एक दिन तो एक पल में न्यू ईयर रेजोल्यूशन के ज्यादा अक्सर ऐसे होता है 31st December I'm going to quit this, quit that, ये बदलना है वो, so and then the second week of January there's a party and you're like, okay यार इतना तो चलता है यार हमें इतना थोड़ा परिश करना है अपने आप. You make all these in the, not the internet but the internet. You make all these decisions, you change your things. Here's my message to you. Feed yourself on positive stuff. We look after our physical diets, don't we? I mean, a lot of people have organic food these days. कितनी effort डालते हैं लोग अपना खाना select करने में कि मुझे क्या खाना? Yes or no? Yes. Here we put all sorts of garbage, and we expect कि वो, I should still feel good. How is it even possible? Be very selective of the thoughts you let in, and I'll talk about that in detail. How thoughts are very powerful, but it all comes down to choices, ladies and gentlemen. Choices. Every day, and this is the beauty of human life, isn't it? It's not about 31st December only. Every day you wake up, you have a... Some of you are not sure. You have a choice, yes or no? Yes. You open your wardrobe, you have a choice what you're going to wear. With what attitude you're going to go to work is a choice. You smile or you don't smile is a choice. Now, disclaimer for the smiling thing, it doesn't work everywhere, don't use it everywhere, right? Discretion is suggested, right? Don't use it around angry people or, in those kind of environments. But our life, this is my belief, is nothing more than the sum total of our... Agree or disagree? As मैं जो हूँ, it is a collective sum total of the choices I've made in the number of years that I've lived. आप जो हैं, ये company जो है, every organization, individual is nothing more than the collective sum total of the choices. Which means अगर हमें quality change करनी है, शख्स की या company की या किसी भी चीज की, तो हमें choices बदलनी पड़ेगी. The minute small things we do on a daily basis, not the big stuff. There is no formula, no magic formula which can change anybody's life for the better. We have to think about the small things, the handbrake that is on, how to put it down so I can move forward in life with my full force together. How powerful are your thoughts? I have come to believe your thoughts are like emails, because you are tech people, I'll talk to you in that language. Your thoughts are like emails you're sending outside, and what you're getting back are the replies to the email. So जैसी thought हम बाहर डालते हैं, those are the sort of replies we get back. Watch your thoughts, because they're attracting towards you. कैसे लोग आपके दोस्त बनते हैं? This depends upon what you're thinking. What things shape up in your life? This depends upon your thinking. Have you heard of this term called law of attraction? Yes. Well, not the youngsters' law of attraction, the mind law of attraction. Like attracts like. Birds of the same feather flock together. It's what you're thinking up here is bringing things into your life. It's making things happen. If you correct your mind, please pay attention if you haven't listened even one sentence, hear this. If you correct your mind, your thinking, it is my personal guarantee to you, the rest of your life will fall into place. If you correct your mind, your thinking, the rest of your life will fall into place. Sab theek ho jayega baki har aspect mein, if you only work on this one thing. What are the thoughts that I'm choosing? Am I choosing a lot of negative images, negative thoughts, or am I choosing a lot of positive ones? This one factor. Health, relationships, success, dealing with people, everything can change during this one power. People are obsessed with technology. Yet we don't value the technology that God has given us. The human mind is the most complicated piece of technology ever. इसको आज तक लोग नहीं समझ पाए. Scientists cannot understand this. Who is the thinker inside? Where is he sitting? What is his command center? There's so much power. So stop being obsessed with your gadgets. Also fall in love with the most powerful gadget you have, which is your thinking. Here's my difference between a dead person and a alive person. It's the spark. The what? Spark. Now problem ये है, मौत के बाद तो जाना ही है स्पार्क उसका, कुछ लोगों का जीते जी ही स्पार्क मर जाता है. And they are walking dead bodies. Seize the moment. Thousands of years ago, Carpe Diem ever said, seize the moment, and that is my final closing message to you. Life is not what happened in the past, nor is what there in the future. It's right here, right now. Seize it, give it your very best. And remember, you are the most precious gadgets ever manufactured in the universe. It's not your iPhone, it's not something else, it is you. God bless you all. Thank you very much.